Welcome back to PSL Living. I'm Sarah Prohaska, Public Information Officer for the City of Port St. Lucie. The Port St. Lucie High School Drama Department's productions have become are always must-sees on the Treasure Coast. And today we have two of our young talented stars of their latest production, Guys and Dolls, which will be opening very soon. Thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate you coming on with us today.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. So we have Journey. If you wouldn't mind introducing yourselves.
Hi, I'm Journey. I will be playing the role of Sky Masterson.
Okay, and what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
A junior.
So 11th grade.
All right, and Keith?
My name is Keith Hicks. I'll be playing the role of Nathan Detroit, and I'm a senior at Port St. Lucie High School.
All right, so just let's get this right off the bat. Your show will be January 26th through February 5th, and a full, the actual dates and times can be found on their website?
Yes.
Okay.
Port St. Lucie High School Drama.
Okay, so Port St. Lucie High School Drama. Go to that for specific times, but it does run January 26th through February 5th. And tickets are going quickly, right?
Yes, they are.
Only 400 left.
Only 400 left.
Okay, so if residents, like I said, your drama department has a reputation around these parts, and it has a great reputation. People are always excited to see what you guys will come up with next. So that's probably why tickets have gone so fast. You said this was the fastest selling out, the fastest that you've seen it?
Yep.
Okay, so there are several places where people can get tickets, and Keith, you know these off the top of your head, right? So
you can get them at the Port St. Lucie High School. You can get them at Perkins on US 1, Jay's Jewelry in St. Lucie West, Honey Baked Ham in Stewart, both Joy's Ice Cream in Fort Pierce. And I believe that.
And off of Darwin. And there's a Joy's Ice Cream off of Darwin as well.
Okay. And once again, I'm sure all of those listings will be, all of those locations will be listed on your website also.
Yes, of course.
So, and tickets cost $15 a person, correct?
Yes.
All right, so we got that out of the way. So tell us a little bit. Guys and Dolls is a popular one. A lot of people know the plot, but some people out there might not know exactly what this show is about. If you wouldn't mind, what's the plot?
Well, it's a little intricate. Okay. There's two perspectives of the story.
Okay.
There's a perspective of Nathan Detroit and Adelaide, and then there's a perspective of Sky and Sarah.
Okay.
And they kind of intertwine. So go ahead.
Well, I play Nathan Detroit. He's the go-to guy when you want a floating crap game. I consider Nathan to be the opportunist of the show because he's always looking to scam people out of their money, taking percentages off the top. And with that, he comes a woman he's been engaged with for 14 years, Adelaide, and she's a showgirl. And all Adelaide wants him to do is just stop running these crap games, but he just can't. And toward the end of the story, you kind of see what Nathan would do for Adelaide and see how he has this weird sort of love toward Adelaide.
Yeah, okay, so it evolves. And the original, this is a very well-known role. The original role was played by?
In the movie, it was played by Frank Sinatra.
Okay, but a lot of people might also know the revival was Nathan Lane.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that's an interesting role to play. Were you excited?
I'm actually really excited to play this role.
How many productions have you been in?
I've been in 7. This will be my 7th.
Okay, all right. That's excellent. Journey, so tell us how your character fits into this.
Well, Sky, he is a very intelligent man, and he's had a lot of experience in the world, and he's the highest bettor anybody knows, so nobody ever wants to bet with him.
Okay.
But Nathan gets some guts, and he comes in a bet with me because he's desperate for the 1,000, because he's looking for a place to hold his crap game. And so that's how the story kind of intertwines, and he bets me that I couldn't take a certain girl, which is a mission girl, to Havana on a date.
Okay.
And so that's how the whole story comes in, and it really changes Sky, as you'll see towards the end.
Okay, great. And who originally played Sky? Marlon Brando?
In the movie, it was Marlon Brando.
Okay, awesome. So that's a big role to fill, too.
Oh, yeah.
Very well known. And there are songs in this show that a lot of people might recognize. One that comes off the top of my head, Bushel and a Peck.
Yes.
What are some of the other ones? That's the only one I can think of at the moment.
Luck Be a Lady.
Luck Be a Lady tonight.
Frank Sinatra did a lot of covers of those songs in the show.
All right. So what got you into, let's start with you, Journey. What got you into this whole acting thing?
Well, I went to the high school and I was originally a football player.
Yes.
And I only had football in my mind. And I was actually dating a girl at the time who was in the shows, and I saw that she was really into him. She was, so
good way to get in there with the. Okay.
Yeah, of course. And so we did this. All the freshmen, they go around and we go to different electives to see what we want to do in our high school career. And so we went to Mr. Madden, who was our director. We went to his classroom, and they do a program there where they go and they teach the kids at the elementary schools. And my brother went to Savannah Ridge. Okay. And they taught over there. So they held a little production there, And I was telling Mr. Madden about it. Oh, my brother did it, and he was like, "Oh, well, your brother. I saw him in the production that they did over there. You should come try for Seussical, because that was a show at the time." And he was like, "You know what? You should try." And so I was like, "Maybe." And he kept bugging me, and finally I said, "You know what? I'll try." And I ended up loving it.
There you go. And you were the lead in Little Mermaid.
Yes.
And your brother was in that one too. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
he had a role in that. So that's fun. Is your brother in this one too?
No.
No, I don't think there's kids roles in this.
No,
one.
there's no kids in this one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's so. And I guess you got the bug because you've been back for several more productions since then, huh?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Keith, what got you into this?
Well,
you said this was your 7th?
Okay. Well, originally I wanted to play sports in high school because I've never played organized sports before, but my parents would let me because they didn't want me to get injured or anything like that. So I understand that. So so the next stop was theater, and Mr. Madden always bugged me, and I was like, I really didn't want to try out for my first show, which was MAME. Okay. And he called my stepdad. They got into this little conversation about old classics, and then next thing you know, I'm in the show.
Oh,
and then from there, I start out, in small parts, and then work my way up to, my first lead as the bass Wickersham brother in Seussical, from Sebastian the Crab and Little Mermaid, then Albert Peterson and Bye Bye Birdie, and now I'm Nathan Detroit and Guys and Dolls. Yeah. So progression. You worked your way up. And what year are you in again? I'm a senior.
You're a senior. Okay, so will this be your last one?
This will be my second to last.
So you've still got the summer one, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
That you can have a chance at, right? Okay. Awesome. Do you plan on pursuing this in the after?
Actually, I do plan to go on and pursue in business, but I do want to minor and keep theater in my back pocket.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's taught you some skills that will be great in business, just public speaking and getting out and presenting yourself well. Lots of good things, even if you don't necessarily full on go on the acting bug.
Of course.
All right. So let's do this. Someone's gonna perform here today. Which one of you guys is gonna, Journey, you're gonna perform for us?
Yes, I will be performing Luck Be a Lady.
Luck Be a Lady tonight. That's a very famous song from this musical.
Yes.
So let's watch Journey do his give us a sneak preview of what we might see in the show, and we'll be right back after that.
All right. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me, the pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fellow you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight.
Journey, that was great. Thank you so much for giving us that sneak peek. That was amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so I could tell you really enjoy performing.
I do, I love it.
What about, before we wrap up, I'm just kind of curious, what about performing that both of you, that appeals to both of you? What do you like about getting out there on the sage?
Well, the thing about becoming a whole new person, you know, really finding your character. And finding your character, it really tags on to finding yourself as well. Because through each character, it really rubs off to you becoming the person you really are in real life. And so, you know, just being able to experiment with different things and being able to be on the stage and have, you know, get the reaction from the audience, whether they're like laughing or crying or, you know, just the awe of the audience. And it's a great feeling.
All right, very well said. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, what about you, Keith?
Well, my favorite part out of, you know, theater, between three aspects of dancing, singing, and acting. My favorite thing is acting. And I feel like if the show doesn't have good acting, then the show doesn't have a soul. And for me, I'm inspired by a lot of the old greats like Marlon Brando, Dustin Hoffman, Yul Brynner, and some of the new people that have come along like Samuel L. Jackson. And I like sort of that, you know, Michael Mann, Tarantino type acting, where like the acting is just in depth. And I think if you can put yourself and commit yourself to the words that you're saying, you know, you can create something special for the audience to feel that power that you have within you. Great.
Well, I can tell you both have been taught very well at Port St. Lucie High in your drama department over there. So you really do understand what you're doing here. So I really thank you and appreciate you coming on and giving us this information. Hopefully, you know, like we said, tickets are going fast. So I'm sure they'll sell out. All of your productions usually sell out, but it's just a matter of getting it, residents getting their tickets in time. So I appreciate you coming on. And now you got to go back to school. So thanks for coming on today. I appreciate you taking the time.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
All right. And we'll be right back after these messages.